You already know I'm going to timestamp it. It is July 25th, 2026, and it's approximately 9:03 p.m. on that eastern side. We flipped the poles. It might be Western, Gregorian calendar. Now, hear me out. I'm sitting up here and I'm scrolling and I'm learning and I'm entertaining myself. And while I'm doing that, I'm over on the brother Black Balloon's channel. Don't get on me, Black. Don't get on me. I promise you, I'm gonna stop spamming your channel. I'm lying. I'm gonna be on this joint as long as you keep uploading, right? All of y'all that's in this mindset of creating content like this, where you're deep diving into all kinds of theories, right? And you're bringing actual facts to the table. Trust and believe until I get my shit together to where I learn how to create my own videos like this. I'm gonna be reacting to y'all videos. So we over here at Black Balloon's channel, and here's the thumbnail, Black Balloon right there, and then we got "You Will Never Look at the Music Industry the Same." That's the name of the title. Okay, so let's see. Let's just get into it. Video details. It was posted on July 26, 2026. Let's see. Let's get into it, y'all. About 2 hours ago, my time. Back to you, Black.
All right, y'all. We back with another one, man. Y'all already know what's going on. All right. Now, look, when I was doing the video, I think it was a couple days ago, and we was talking about streamers. Um, and we were talking about, I think it was that video, "You'll Never Look at Streaming Again," or "Look at Streaming the Same Again." And we were talking about, how just the craze to be a streamer. We were talking about the money you can make from streaming, how hard it actually is to be in the top 10 or top 100, like the top 100 streamers in the world. We were talking about the top 10,000 streamers in the world that only make $3,000 per month, and basically just talking about how hard it was, right? And so when I was doing all of that, I had a bunch of these clips that would pop up about the rap industry and about music and about how there is no money in music. And it kind of relates to the whole streaming thing because this is why a lot of young people want to be streamers now, damn near than they want to make music. If you really think about the music industry, that shit is like dead. I ain't watched a music video in so long. If you're not the main, you know, top rappers, Future, Thug, Drake, if you're not them, Travis Scott, all them people who have, Kanye, the folks who can create a, like a want for their next album or create this demand for their next album, so on and so on. Even some of the female artists, R&B artists as well. There's nothing going on, bro. Like no one sits down.
All right, and here's what I would like to say about that too, as far as the music industry. Yes, he's absolutely right. Black, you're absolutely right. And the thing is, they're pushing themselves into the streaming world. All entertainers that was a part of a certain system or systems are now going to the streaming world. I mean, just look at Kai. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to say that nigga name, but just look at Kai and how many of them ended up on his platform. It was like his platform was sort of an initiation. He was being initiated, but every single celebrity that came on his platform, I guarantee you, is a part of the initiations. So yeah, in regard back to the music here, I agree 100%. And then with the music videos, it's like even with me, even if they are a big celebrity in a sense, right? I'm only looking at their videos nowadays to see what kind of clues I can find, what kind of messages they're trying to tell me, right? What are they trying to send? Hold on, y'all. My bad. So yeah, I agree. And with the music videos, back to the music video, yeah, I don't watch them. Um, I don't find the interest in it. So yeah, I don't watch them like most people do. And when I do interact in the movie, in the videos, or I'm looking at the music videos, then I'm looking for things that I can learn from it. I'm looking for ways that they are trying to display what's happening in their worlds and within their systems. You feel what I'm saying? Back to you, Black. Hello. Oh, back to you,
And
Black.
watches videos. I don't even know if they still release videos to their singles anymore. Like, it's so different compared to what it used to be. That facade, that wall, that damn, you know, I don't even know that keeping up with the Joneses, that everything that they had, it's basically fell down, is what I'm trying to say. That mystique about artists, you know, there was a wall there. There was a wall. That wall was like, this a club and you ain't in it, and that's what that wall was. It kept you from seeing the reality of a lot of these artists and the fact that they're not making the money that you thought they was. And now, obviously there's still people out there who are trying to become famous by rapping, by being in the industry, and it's absolutely insane that they still want to do it when there's so much knowledge on the internet that these folks ain't making no money.
None.
And I want to play y'all a couple of clips. This kind of just be like a compilation video. Just had a couple clips that I wanted to share with y'all. But crazy thing is, and they're going to talk about it here in a second, this particular clip right here is actually a compilation itself of a bunch of different artists talking about how there's no money in music. But it's crazy. Y'all probably know this already, but like Spotify, so on, these folks pay like 0.0 something of 1 cent per stream. You know what I'm saying? I've seen the number before, but I can't really remember what it is. I think they're finna say it here. It takes 80 streams, and I think this is what she's talking about, Lady London. It takes 80 streams to make $1.
Oh my god.
On like Spotify.
Oh my gosh.
80 streams. And I think Spotify only pays artists $4,000 per 1 million streams. And it caps there. It's not like YouTube. Like, obviously on YouTube, it's harder to get a million streams or a million views, excuse me.
Yeah.
But that number can range depending on what you get paid per 1,000 views. So someone could get 1 million views on YouTube and make $10,000 off one video.
Okay.
It just depends, what that CPM, RPM actually is. Music, you're just getting $4,000. And there's someone who makes YouTube videos. He just got 1 million views on his video, and he just made it. Just, like I said, it can depend 2 to 3 times more than an artist who is damn near famous across the world.
Yeah.
It's insane. Check this out, though, y'all.
There's no money. Hold on, before he get into that as well, that's another reason why I like coming on certain creators' channels, because they're in it. First of all, they have strategies, they have game plans, and they're not gatekeeping with their information. Just how he just broke down the way you could get the difference in getting paid through a streaming platform like Spotify versus a platform like YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's pretty. Where y'all at? Am I even looking at y'all? I don't know, but I think that's cool how they break that down so that if you're on a platform, you're creating a channel, you're creating a platform, you could be taking little notes down so that way you can have a better understanding as to when it's your time to hopefully get paid or whatever, however it goes, then 9 times out of 10, you'll be prepared from the information that you're already collecting. And what I'm gaining from this is, don't lose the love for the project, or don't lose your excitement. Don't take the fun out of whatever you're doing, right? If you like cooking and that's what you enjoy doing, right? You really have fun cooking, and this is like you've been doing this forever. It's like it's a hobby to you. It's not a job to you. You actually enjoy it. That's what I'm learning, is that's what you want to start building your channel and your platform on. Things that are already naturally authentic to you. And with the music industry, it's like so much shit going on with their systems that's crumbling. It's like nobody even want to listen to their music. I still listen because of the story, the lyrics, right? But yeah, let's let Lady London get into this message here, and I'll try not to intercede so much. Back to you, Black and Lady London.
In music.
There's no money.
Music.
Yeah, there's no money in music.
There's no money in actual music, because in the digital era in the era that we're in now, streaming era.
Yeah.
I want people to understand it takes 80 streams on Apple Music to make $1. You have to listen to this song 80 times to make $1.
Wow.
So if you understand that, talk about
Listening to the same song 80 times. Yeah. A million streams is $4,000. What? Yeah. 1 million streams is $4,000.
Puddles the penguin is lost. He needs to find his way home.
$1,000. Wow. So should rappers take their music off stream to get it back to where people got to pay real money to get it? Yep.
I would. I don't even know the numbers. I got like 20 billion streams. I ain't really seen no big bag off of that.
1,500 streams is one spin or one record sale or something. Whoever made that up, they hate us.
The whole system been a scam. The math never added up with the record labels.
The math never was math.
And so when I got out of the music business, whoever want to still be in it, that's fine. But I'm out of the music industry because ain't no money in the music industry. It's a lot of things that we used to do. It ain't no money, and it done tapped out. They trying to figure out how to make money off of streams. When Snoop put a post up, said, man, I sold 1 billion streams. I only made this little money. Where the millions at?
They just sent me some shit from Spotify where I got 1 billion streams, right? My publisher hit me. I said, break that down. How much money is that? That shit wasn't even $45,000.
They took the money out the game when they put streaming in there. So again, you 0.0.0.4 of 1 cent. Nobody's making no bread. I love it, what I do. But I can make money by saying, if you want to give me less than 1 cent, then I'm going to go direct to consumer. I'm going to sell my product for
You can do that.
People who has a name.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, there you go.
I sell my product for $1. So if I sell 8,000 pieces, I made $8 grand. You know how many streams you got to do to get $8,000?
Yo.
So it doesn't make no sense for anybody who has a name unless that big dog is giving you a big check.
They just sent me some shit from Spotify where I got 1 billion streams, right? My publisher hit me. I said, break that down. How much money is that? That shit wasn't even $45,000.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Snoop said he got 1 billion streams.
That's crazy.
He said that shit wasn't even $45,000.
That's crazy.
1 billion streams. And it wasn't even 45K. People like that with the bills like someone like what Snoop got, man, come on.
Streaming gotta get their shit together, because I don't understand how the fuck you get paid off of that shit. I mean, can somebody explain to me how you can get 1 billion streams and not get $1 million? That shit don't make sense to me. Like, I don't know who the fuck running the streaming industry, if you in here or not. But nigga, you need to give us some information on how the fuck to track this money down. Because 1 + 1 ain't adding up to 2. And I have to say it, because that's the main gripe with a lot of us artists, is that we do major numbers with streams and this shit, but it don't add up to the money. Like, where the fuck is the money? When I first came out, my records would sell based off of physical. If you sold 1 million copies, that means if $9.99, $9 million, you get this percentage, that's what it is. So if I sell how many streams, how much money do I get? It's not being translated, and it's not working for the artist right now. And I just want to speak to that. In the music industry, like, that's fucked up. And we need to find a way to figure that out. The same way the writers are figuring out. The writers are striking because streaming, they can't get paid. Because when it's on the platform, it's not like in the box office. In the box office, if it does all these numbers, you may get a up. Oh, it did this minute, here's another check. But on streaming, you got 300,000 hours that somebody watched your movie. Where's the money? And I know I'm going off a script right now, but fuck it. This is business. You know what I'm saying? This is a room full of business people, and somebody may hear this and be able to do something about it, so that way the next artist don't have to struggle or cry or try to figure out how to get to his money. Because some of these artists are streaming millions and millions and millions and millions of fucking streams, and they don't got no millions of dollars in their pocket. So I just wanted to say that.
You gotta think about.
Hold on, Black. Another thing I noticed too is it's a difference in what you call yourself when you say like artist or creator, right? As far as artists, I think they pay an artist, someone who considers themselves an artist, how can I say, to pay them less. And they never really have ownership over their things. Don't hold me to that, y'all. Y'all know I don't fucking know. I'm just looking from with my 2 eyes right here. I ain't using my other eye right now, okay? And when they say that artist, you know what I'm saying? It just makes you think like, oh shit. You kind of signed up for it. But Snoop has a fucking point, and I like the way he addressed the room. You dig what I'm saying? Like, be you, be authentic, and that's how you're gonna get what you need and what you want. Don't hide back. Don't. And I'm learning from just that little clip right there. Damn, that's what's up. Don't hide who you are, right? In a room full of people. Still be who you're gonna be. Say what you gotta say at any fucking time. I like that. Back to you, Black.
Oh, like you gotta think about like comedians. Old dude, black comedian, and I'm just thinking of this randomly. That's huge on Facebook. I mean, he's pretty huge now. What's his name again? Country Wayne. He always posts his stats and stuff on Facebook.
Who's Country Wayne?
Like he probably the biggest creator on Facebook. One of them at least. Dude from Facebook alone. Facebook alone. He be clearing like I think he clears probably close to 500,000 a month from Facebook by itself. That's it. Just from Facebook. 500,000.
I never heard of it.
I'm talking. He be posting it. Sometimes he'll bleep out what he made, but I seen an interview where he said if he don't make, he said he has to make at least $250,000 a month to just continue what he has going on. Dude got hella kids. He take care of hella people. But what I'm trying to tell you is the money just outside of music on the internet, so on and so on. It is so crazy. Like if the music industry isn't the biggest scam, the biggest devil's playground of them all there is lies, sacrifice, dirty ass fame, damn snakes, no money, people lying to you, stealing your soul, Diddy, and other people like Diddy. It is crazy. The industry is the most demonic damn near thing that was ever created. 1 billion streams and $45,000 is insane. There are streamers and YouTubers who clear double that in 1 month. Who clear double that in 1 month just from like 10 million views. And really don't even got to be 10. There are YouTubers who are clearing 50K plus a month. There are some who are easily clearing over 100K just off probably 10 million views that month. It's insane, y'all. It's crazy.
I told Baby in Allure inside the strip club, don't sign that deal with people. What he did with Amigos is, like the ownership and all that shit, I found out all that. Then I tell Wayne, like, hell no, don't sign with P. Hell no. P, a mastermind in this music game. He know rappers don't get rich off of music. Rappers get rich off of their shows, their endorsement. They don't get rich off streams. We get rich off shows, endorsements, and masters. Rappers get the last money.
Hey, man, look. That's why it doesn't pay to want to be a rapper, bro. Start your label. Start your label or be a manager. They make more than the rappers. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Just manage some artists and get you a percentage. That's why you see so many rappers trying to be streamers now. Because streamers make way more money than rappers do, bro. Yeah. If you ain't the top 1% of rappers, bro, Drake, Future, Youngboy, Cardi, Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't at the top of the food chain, you ain't eating like that, bro. It pays you to do anything but rap. You feel me? Because like Thug, you heard Thug just say, rappers get the last money, bro.
It is actually crazy. And to not have hella people in your pocket is probably...
Hold on, bro. Hold on, y'all.
One of the most things, you know, as far as freedom and building that kind of like, you know, financial freedom is not having hella people in your pocket. It's like me, make money off of YouTube, even streamers as well. All you worried about is, what you can't even worry about is just what it is. YouTube gonna take their 45%. And at least I get 55%. Cool. You know what I'm saying? At least I'm getting more than what they taking from me. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. They the only folks in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nobody else I gotta pay. You know who I owe. I gotta do this, do that. Ain't none of that going on. That's probably one of the best feelings that there can be. Damn near better than just working a regular job. You know what I'm saying? Then you got, well, we all gotta pay taxes for everything, but At the end of the day,
They made him fight his dead mother. In a school where every kid could summon fire, freeze enemies.
at the end of the day, y'all know what I mean.
Why do you say he's broke?
Because everybody in the industry broke. They live on borrowed money. If baby got $8 million, his disco account say $8 million negative. And he got to pay that back at a 70%, 100% recoup rate. That mean baby not making money. That mean all the money he make go towards that balance. And with a 100% recoup rate, you never recoup. A baby never gonna recoup.
The label's only goal is to give you a check. Because once they give you a check, that ass is theirs.
Got you.
No matter what you say. And remember, you know who money they're giving you? The money from the records from back in the 80s and 90s that they gotta spend so they don't pay too much taxes on it. So they ain't even giving you your money. They didn't even give you their money. They giving you money from back then. They're not even giving you your money. So when every artist, I only figure this is why. So like I was talking to somebody and they was asking me about points and they was like, why is nobody getting paid? And nobody's getting paid because the label job is to keep you in debt. So AD executive produces my album. I gave you $150,000 executive producer fee. I gave you 6 points on my album, right? So once that $150,000 is recouped, you're supposed to make your money from the 6 points.
Right.
But what you don't know is once the album is doing so good, the label came to me and said, you want 3 more million? Hell yeah, I do. Your 6% is buried under the 3 million now. You can't get your 6% because I took it in advance. You don't even know it. So use it, dog. It's the dumbest thing.
Yo, he just gave y'all the game. Now, this one is actually crazy. I'm going to rewind it a little bit.
Thank you.
He gave you the game on why they don't pay producers. This is the game on why they do not pay producers. And you always hear them stories about rappers not paying the producers. This is why right here. They take another advance, and the percentage that the producer was supposed to get gets buried under the advance that they gave the artist. The labels don't care about this kind of stuff. I'm going to run this one back because this one is actually crazy. And it reminds me of the back and forth in a lawsuit with, what's his name? That just died, Tay Keith and Sexy Red. This is basically what happens in those type of situations. And this is why producers have to have their own lawyers and so on to make sure they get their money. Look, listen to this again.
Only goal is to give you a check. Because once they give you a check, that ass is theirs.
Got you.
No matter what you say. And remember, you know who money they're giving you? The money from the records from back in the 80s and 90s that they gotta spend so they don't pay too much taxes on it. So they ain't even giving you your money. They didn't even give you their money. They giving you money from back then. They're not even giving you your money. So when every artist, I only figure this is why. So like I was talking to somebody and they was asking me about points and they was like, why is nobody getting paid? And nobody's getting paid because the label job is to keep you in debt. So AD executive produces my album. I gave you $150,000 executive producer fee. I gave you 6 points on my album, right? So once that $150,000 is recouped, you're supposed to make your money from the 6 points.
Right.
But what you don't know is once the album is doing so good, the label came to me and said, you want 3 more million? Hell yeah, I do. Your 6% is buried under the 3 million now. You can't get your 6% because I took it in advance. You don't even know it. So use it, dog. It's the dumbest thing,
crazy.
Bro. It's the dumbest thing, bro. Like,
so it's not separated?
No. It's not. Like if you take, unless it's unrecoupable. Like if you want to, dog. I only figured this out because I got a royalty by mistake from Sony on one of my artists. And they sent me a royalty telling me I had a check coming for $380,000. So I'm like, oh damn. Okay, finally. Come to find out that was going to the producers who had who got paid from $1 unrecoupable points. So meanwhile, these producers have made $3 million off of our record, and we ain't made nothing yet because we still got to recoup.
That's crazy.
Bro, it's the game, bro. The label's job. A label will always offer you in advance. If you're getting off in advance for the second time, you have money that's coming into them. Trust me, that's not an advance.
Somebody said, so basically don't sign. Got it. I mean, normal knowledge. And you know what's crazy? And I'll probably end the video off with this next clip. Talking about all this money stuff and, people being in the rat race, streaming, industry, even down to just regular everyday jobs and, all the stuff we got going on, trying to make sure we stay afloat, make sure we survive in a world that's damn near unsurvivable. everything being about money, check out what Elon Musk had to say about money in 2036.
Money won't matter in 2036.
I'm not sure that the people who bought your shares think that money won't matter in 2036.
What do you want money for? You want money for goods and services, right? You want money for, obviously, food, housing, transport, entertainment. Well, if that is so abundant that there's more, that the robots and AI are providing more goods and services than any human could possibly consume, what do you need money for in that case?
Let's agree that that could be where we end up. I'm concerned about the road, and we live in democracies, and people are very worried about this. So I guess two questions. Firstly, do you have to have massive redistribution from people like you to the people who are losing their jobs? Do you need to pay more tax? Do you have much higher taxes on capital so that you fund some kind of universal income? Otherwise, what do people live off?
I think that the Treasury should just simply issue people checks.
But where's the revenue coming from? I mean, I'm enough of an economist. If you just issue checks, you're going to have inflation.
This is like a lot of what we're trying to think about is these things were relevant in the past. They will not be relevant in the future. So, like inflation is simply the ratio of money to goods and services. So, if the goods and services output increases dramatically, if it increases, 1,000%, you can literally print, or these days change the database. It's never print money. It's you create money in the database, provided the creation of that money is less than the rate at which goods and services increase. You actually have deflation. So I'll make a prediction, which is that deflation will be the issue, not inflation. Because as the output of goods and services increases, if the output of goods and services increases faster than the money supply, you will have deflation.
I'm perfectly willing to believe that. You may well be right.
Statement of fact.
Absolutely, you may well be right. But I'm really hung up on how we get from the current polarized, angry, fearful polity we have now to this nirvana. And I think you can paint a picture where people are so scared by this, they essentially try to stop it. Maybe they can't, but you get nationalized. There's a kind of, far left government. There's exorbitant tax increases. The kind of economy crumbles because people are so worried about a future, which does sound quite scary as you describe it. So how do you handle the politics now?
It's exhilarating and terrifying.
But if you were in the exactly.
Honestly, and if you ask me on any given day, I in fact, even intraday, I've gone from exhilaration to terror regarding AI.
The crazy thing is, imagine a world where money does not matter. He's talking about, and Elon kind of always comes out at least a couple times a year and makes wild ass predictions. Money won't matter in 10 years. 10 years. I don't even see. One, I can't imagine this world in 10 years from now. I just don't see much of anything. But imagine what this world would be like with no money. There would be, no poor, middle, rich. There would be nothing but control of goods and services and things that you still need to eat, drink, so on and so on. That would obviously still separate people, because the people who have the most of those goods that the lower class may need will still be able to control you. Kind of makes you think about that series of movies where they had the districts and stuff like that, like District 1 through 12. And obviously money didn't necessarily matter anymore. But insane, y'all. I just wanted to play that to end the video off, as we're talking about money in the industry. And Elon just comes out of nowhere. This is just one day ago, and says, hey, money won't matter in 10 years. So everything we're doing right now, just forget about it. Elon, you got $1 trillion, or you worth $1 trillion. So we can use some of your money until then. All right, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about this one. All right, Black Balloon. And I'm going to see y'all soon. I'm out.
All right, y'all. So, pretty interesting video, right? Pretty interesting video. Let's go on over to Black Balloon's channel Well on his way to 200K. Last time I checked, he was at 136K. Now he's at 138K. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. You go over to the videos and you could tap into videos like, you could tap into videos like we just watched. You will never look at the music industry the same. You will never look at Rain ASMR videos again. Something is off with LeBron James, with the 76ers, and the most dangerous generation we've ever seen. Okay, and then you also can come on over to my channel since we over here. Come on over. Damika is rising. Okay, hold on. Let me get this off here. Damika is rising, and you can go on over to my videos. You can either hit the playlist or you can hit the video tab like I just did. And you can check out the videos. Like, is this truly the death of a dynasty? The saxophones are getting louder. Time's up. Steve Harvey pledges his allegiance, but to which god? I know you fucking lying. CERN LHC shutdown is just a cover-up for what? And is Black Boy Max pushing the zesty agenda? I don't know. If you're into tarot divination, come on over to my live, or you can go to the playlist and you can click on hashtag Lost Souls Tarot cards, portals, okay? And as you can see here, the saxophone's getting louder and louder. Liar, liar. Tongue on fire. Leo season 2026 messages. What messages did you receive in regard to pushing into the Leo season? A fucking roar. Time's up. Who is Nana? And what messages are to be delivered? Who is Sekhmet? A fucking roar. And what messages will be delivered? And who are these new spirits? And what messages are to be delivered? All right, y'all. Much peace, much light, much love, but especially that motherfucking darkness. Because of dark matter, I'm on my way to 2,000. Shout out to the 1,070 plus subscribers that we already have over here on Damika is Rising. But I'm not the only one rising. We all rising in consciousness. I love y'all so much. Peace.